Today it's a privilege to go live. Today is the 30th session. In this live session, I have promised you that there will be the first session will be dedicated to the Om chanting, and the second one will be the business lesson, and the lesson which will be help to be a successful leader. And third part will be the meditation. So this way, this is the sessions has been designed. Thank you for undivided support attending it. And those of you, may miss because the early morning, it's 5 a.m., 5:20 around. So most of you may not have get up. So those who have, habit of getting up early in the morning, it's a great privilege to plan their day. So without much waste of the time, let us, start chanting. Om. 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 It's a very powerful word. I always, share with you this Om. And when you chant this word Om, you are inhaling or breathing, air up to your navel and keep it for 30 seconds. And slowly you breathe out when you are chanting Om, so you are breathing out. So this breathe in and breathe out exercise and breathe in, you are taking this oxygenated air adequately to your lungs. The lungs is absorbing the oxygen and scattering, circulating, through hemoglobin in the blood that it becomes oxyhemoglobin, and the oxygen is able to reach to the each cells, and cell is, activating your body. So this accumulation of oxygen, this morning breathing exercise helps adequately and give you, motivate you sufficiently to carry out your functioning of the entire day. And I hope you'll practice it for more numbers around 15 minutes time, because since session is with 30-minute session, so we cannot allocate 15 minutes for the wound chart. So hope this is very much clear to each one of you. Yeah, this is the 30th Insta live session. Yeah, so with this concept, what I shared with you. So what I'm telling to you, what are the lessons I have learned, being a coach. So it is a privilege in the part of me. It's a privilege in the part of me to be a coach. You can say the executive coach. So from 35 years back from today, so I had begun my career as a professional sales representative. You know, so from there you can say I have worked as a frontline manager M1, M2, M3. With the country head. The different positions I have worked for. So it is a great privilege. You can say privilege to work with many people. When you work with many people, really it matters. It really matters when you work with the people, because people are the key of success. Those who are, love people, they know it's a great thing to work with people and implement the strategy to them and get the work done through them. And it is always wonderful to work with the people, because people are the key to success. Always in every company. See, One can say that things have become digital. People, many machine has come. People have become mechanical. It's all okay. So technology has come. Yes, sir, technology has come. Technology and the technicians are always there, but we cannot never, we cannot discount the power of the people. People are always, the key to success, personal success and professional success, whatever you can say. So this career of around 3.5 years career, and last around 4 years, coaching myself as a, I'm a leadership coach, sales consultant, or business consultant. I have been fortunate to work with amazing people, around me. Some of the small business owners, or the, you can say departmental heads, or, medium-sized organizations more, because I have yet to come across some of the big organizations or Fortune 100 companies. No, I have not worked for. Or some executives of multinational company, managers of the multinational company, managers of the small company, local company, that have come across. Corporations are the government leaders too. So from each persons, I have learned some powerful lessons. Each person has, the own way of functioning. In fact, if you learn one good points of each person, you can create a great epic of Mahabharata or Ramayana. Because people are so powerful. People are, so much of good things to learn from them. So, but what is my intention? The learning, which has, made one powerful, but must be said to the community. Received from the community should be given back to the community for the betterment. That is the number one, fundamentals I used to carry. If today I am here because of my society, because of my community, because of my colleagues, because of my seniors, because of the people I have worked for. So if the learning has come from them, why it will not go to them? So it is a time, you can say 3.5 decades of experience. It should go to the society, because it is a time to give to the coming generation or to the younger generation. I hope it will be useful in the in your leadership journey, or as a those who are making career, those who make the career as a leadership. Even to the my friends, those who are in the domain of coaching and development, it will also help to. See, number one, thing is everyone, each one of us had some basic wants and needs. Everyone wants to be seen and heard. In the social media, as I am coming live, why? Because more people will be listening to me, or I will be heard by many people, or I'll be appreciated and acknowledged by the many people. So in the life and business, it is not so much what we say that counts, as how you make people feel. So let others hear you express your respect and gratitude for what they do. The second point, don't try to read, other people's mind, and don't make other people try to read yours. See, let us not try that. And what you should do, you should only communicate to them. People will, never know how you feel or what you think unless you tell them. It's very difficult. We say that we are reading it from your face. Sometimes it is a guesswork. Always we cannot, look at a person's and, guess what is running in his mind. But you have seen these business leaders, they have a lot of disturbance in their family, a lot of personal disturbances are there. but they always receive the people with reality. They mix with the people. Even some of the M1, M2 have working from them. They have a great disturbance, in the family, but they come and jovially they work in the field. Of course, they hide their, this sort of show. And when we try to know, when we pin them, what has happened today, what he has taken today, how great the day, was to him or her with their family, with their kids, with their missus, with their parents, then we can do it. So it is, hardly works when we hook into the, mind of the people and want to know. But simply you need to communicate not what they want, but what the job needs to be communicated. People should be communicated. Well, what next? Your past is here to teach you about your future. As a human being, you feel for it. Those people feel for it. Past is, full of experiences, or you can say the great lessons. And the great lessons is you only come to the use when you recollect your past, re-examine your mistakes, and don't allow you to repeat it. See, you cannot, hold to the past. See, past has already mingled in the past, and future is highly uncertain. Trust no future, however present. Let the dead past bury dead. Act in the living present, such within. So, what is there? Past has already in the past giving you a good number of lessons. Past has already in the past give you bag full of lessons or books of lessons. So, how these lessons you are recollecting and applying in your present to guard the same mistake which has been done by you, or you can those lessons you have learned from others. It is not that you will make the mistakes and learn from it always. So don't make the mistake trying to see in the past. Life is about learning lessons and taking those lessons forward with you into your life. Okay. Everyone has a story and everyone has complications in there. Yeah. So your story is different from mine. So I am from a remote village, was not getting the privilege or the modern amenities to continue the education. It was absolutely remote village. And the school days was horrible. We have to travel 5 kilometers to go to the school, being a pedestrian. So gone are those days. So just, that might be some privileged people like you who has built up their school career to going to an English medium school, going by a school bus, having a, great uniform, reading with some, PhD holder teachers. So all these privileges, hardly come to all the people, who are watching or in the society. That's not. So each one of us has a story, and some has some complications in their life. Even some are underprivileged, to get the books. Sometimes, if I can recollect those, college days, intermediate days, it was horrible to get the physics book written by Weber, meaning White and Weger. I have to travel 12 kilometers. You see, it is from Mansikpatna to Badambadi. I have to walk to collect the book to some of my friends. That took for a couple of days. Again, I have to go and return. So it is life is not a bad approach. It's still a complications. And when we have a limited time to keep the book, you have to read it. You have to make a copy of it. And in those days, Xerox was hardly there. I don't recollect that Xerox was available. So you are strongly believing on, take down the notes, what our teachers was telling to us, collecting 3, 4 books and making a note of it. So this might be with the many people of my contemporaries, my classmates. So what is more, what might be bad for one might change other person's life for the better. So you have to accept people as they are instead of trying to change them. So that is the thing. What else? So the biggest point is to remember that don't try to please everyone, but do what you know you are right. See, a certain principle, a certain law, or certain things that appeals to each and every one of your friends and each and every one of your friends. So never try. I don't. I don't try to teach you. Yes, but I should do what is right to me, what is right to most of the people. That must be done. So when you are a coach, you must do that. As a leadership coach, I have learned from many people. They don't bother because a team leader, if they will keep on appeasing to the entire team he is handling, where he will land. If you take view of a 30 state heads, as a 25 state heads to launch a product. Somebody said that no, CE based race, the product will be launched in the month of May. Somebody will say the lean season December we will launch. Somebody say it is October we will not launch the product. Somebody will say we will launch in the month of February. It can the leadership, who is in the office position, will able to launch the product? When the product is ready, production is ready, all the inputs to launch the product is ready, including distribution network and everything. Product meeting must be conducted, and the people must go all out to launch the product. So, what is right for the organization or which experience, expertise is an AI, allowing you, saying him to do that, do that, instead of thinking who will think what. As a coach, as a business leader, one should not. Then you don't have to be perfect, but you just have to be there. See, if you be after, reality, make your reality check, don't be after perfection. We will constantly do your things, constantly do it with a good intention, doing it rightly, then it will reach to the perfect. There is no perfection of anything in the initial days of the primary days. If you are busy trying to be perfect person, and you will probably, miss the opportunity to be imperfectly happy. The most important part of your life is to be exactly who you are. And the most important thing you need to think about is not being perfect, but being authentic, genuine, and be a heart-centered person. See, the next thing is, to learning from these, leaders whom I've come across, but speaking truth is always the best policy. See, if you tell the truth, you need not to hide anything. Because the truth is one, and it must be inseparable from the leadership or from the coach. As a leadership coach or a person you are in leadership will be very much. There should be nimini pimini with you. Artificial simplicity, absolutely not. Because as a leader, you must be equal with each of your people who are reporting to you. Living a life of honesty creates peace of mind. So you need not to remember, so many things. If you'll tell three different things to three different people, well, definitely you are lying. and you will definitely got to one day or someday or other. And the peace of mind is priceless, I think. So be truthful always in all ways. Then question comes the next point comes how you spend your day so that what is important to you. See, my dear friends, each one of us is getting 24 hours. But people delivering 24 into 24 hours of work in one day. So why they deliver so much of work when others cannot? It is because the delegate the things to be. So it is important to you how you are spending the day, how you are particularly spending the day, particularly needs a great planning how you plan for that. You cannot aimlessly stumble through, not knowing what is going to happen, and simply reacting to the events as they come on you. So your must day's agenda must be there. And next stage, change is inevitable, and you must learn to embrace it. Yes, change is inevitable and unavoidable, and people in leadership must accept the change. This COVID-19 period that brought a radical change with many people. So whatever your circumstances are now, they will not remain for all time to come. Definitely it will change. So that is one thing we can count on. So embrace changes and realize that it happens for a reason, and even if it is not apparent at first. This next is it is the small thing that matters most. This is the biggest learning from the people. They keep on adding good small things. I do recollect while conducting this, anniversary and birthday, we put after conducting the activity, to send the message by 8 a.m. It's a very small thing. So it complies in many things. It informs message by 8 a.m. The activity has to be finished. So a confirmation message was being sent to the teacher. So small things. Your communication, your dress code, your receiving the people. These are small things, but it counts a lot. Enjoy little things, even little achievement must be celebrated. Because one day you may look back and discover they are the big things. Yeah, what else? The harder you work, I tell you, there is no substitute for hard work. It is the hard work that teaches many things. Sometimes, your natural fear of failure will, sometimes stop you from trying new things. But you must rise above your fear and work hard and work you love. Because success comes from the accumulations of many small unique experiences. The more experience you are, the luckier you are. So keep on work hard, work hard. That will make you nearer to the success. The last, or the most important learning which I got, so that is self-investment. If you'll ask me that, you'll give me 1 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees or 1 crore rupees, see where the biggest portion of it will invest it. Share market, fixed deposits, retirement plan, keeping saving account, making a palatial building, to spend on the children's education, or to spend on upgrading, skilling, getting coaching, training, and getting new self-help books. Definitely, my last but one will be spending on children's education or the education of the employee. who are dealing with, and the number one will be standing on me or investing on me. See, as a leader or a coach or a trainer, the more skilled you will be, you can transform the life of many people. I do repeat, as a leader you are, as a coach or trainer or business consultant, you will put on more investment on you. You can transform the life of many corporate, many people. You can bring a huge, benefit or earnings in the life of the corporate or the company or to the entrepreneurs. Last but not least, to the life of the people. So these are the learnings being surrounded with the great people. Last 4.5 years I have come across with many leaders. So thank you so much giving this. Unforgettable, powerful relations to each one of you. I'm grateful to you all. Thank you so much. So let us pray. Namami Narayanayo, Tubhyam Namami Jagadishwaraya, Santakaram, Tubhyam Namami, Hilatikantam, Tubhyam Namami, Tubhyam Namami, Tubhyam Namami. Because of the lack of time, today we are concluding over here. And my dear friends, and those who are, attending the session for the first time. So this is the third page of the session. Hi, Shikumar. Thank you for joining. Of course, we joined late. I request you to join at the 5 a.m. So this, session begins at 5 a.m. And those who have recently joined, I am telling it to them. This session is divided into three parts: home chanting, business lessons, and the prayer. Because the lack of time, we could not continue for the prayer. Give more time to the prayer, but we do recollect, do pray to the Almighty, and in a Namaskar Mudra, and keeping your eyes closed. That can give you more power. I wish, and this activity will give you more power to each one of you. And my dear friends, a small I take a privilege, to introduce myself. I'm Suresh Mahapatra, the founder of PTM Academy on my business cafe. And those who are viewing for the first time, since this video is directly it's in a Zoom mode and it will be uploaded to the YouTube. And don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe my channel to get all the powerful video. Hope today's business lessons will help you to be a good leader, to be a good coach, to be a good trainer, to be a good business consultant. Thank you so much. Bye bye.